Have you ever found yourself sitting alone with a few free minutes, and before you even realize what's happening, you're reaching for your phone? You have nothing urgent to check. Nothing is wrong, but the silence simply feels uncomfortable. So you open an app. You watch one video, then another. You check a few notifications, do a little scrolling, and suddenly 20 minutes have disappeared, and you don't even remember why you picked up the device in the first place. After doing this repeatedly, a strange side effect starts to creep in. Ordinary life begins to feel agonizingly slow. Reading a book feels difficult. Waiting in line feels unbearable. Even watching a normal movie can feel too sluggish compared to the rapid-fire pace of short videos. It is easy to assume your attention span is broken, but that is not actually what is happening. Your brain is constantly adapting to the level of stimulation in your environment. When you spend hours bathed in high-speed content, your brain adjusts its baseline expectations to match that intense rhythm. By keeping a limitless supply of high-speed entertainment in our pockets, we haven't solved boredom. We have unintentionally trained our own minds to find the real world completely uninteresting. Think about what happens when you scroll. Every few seconds, something changes. A new face, a new sound, a new joke, a new surprise. Your brain pays close attention because it never knows exactly what comes next. It is a constant, unpredictable stream of novel stimuli. Boredom functions as a biological signal. When the brain gets used to constant novelty, it interprets the quietness of normal life as a deficit, an internal warning that the current environment is failing to meet its expectations. Boredom acts as the trigger, prompting the action of reaching for a phone, delivering instant novelty. It forms a closed habit loop. As you repeat this cycle, the trigger grows stronger. Any unstimulating moment expands into a crisis that must be eliminated immediately. By instantly outsourcing every moment of boredom to a device, you never give yourself the opportunity to sit with it. You slowly strip away your own psychological ability to tolerate your inner thoughts. Digital stimulation and true satisfaction operate on two different neurological scales. A short video grabs your attention instantly, but that engagement vanishes the second you swipe. Learning a skill or finishing a project, however, demands a long-term investment before any reward is felt. Digital stimulation spikes instantly, but plummets just as fast. A meaningful task dips into a zone of frustration. You must push through friction to reach a rewarding plateau. If abandoned early, you never cross that threshold. Expecting immediate payoffs leaves deeper rewards out of reach. This creates a strange paradox. You can consume endless hours of fast-paced entertainment and still walk away feeling completely empty. You keep searching for the next interesting thing, but novelty alone cannot manufacture meaning. Escaping every slow, quiet moment removes the friction of boredom, but it also actively cuts you off from the exact activities that make life deeply fulfilling. Reversing this adaptation requires introducing contrast. Rather than attempting a total digital detox, the focus should be on carving out small, intentional windows of low stimulation. Start with this. The next time you are waiting in line or sitting in your car, do not automatically reach for your device. You will feel a restless urge to check a screen. Experience that discomfort without actually acting on it. Next, commit to single tasking. This diagram shows the cognitive cost of constantly switching your attention. When you shift away from a task to check a single notification, your block of focus breaks apart and loses volume. Every interruption forces your brain to repeatedly abandon and reconstruct what it was doing, ruining your ability to do deep work. Finally, give your entertainment a designated place. Schedule a specific time to watch a show, play a game, or scroll. By creating a boundary with a clear beginning and end, consumption becomes a deliberate choice, rather than an automatic reflex to avoid silence. Voluntarily practicing these small moments of discomfort acts like physical therapy for your mind. Over time, you rebuild your brain's baseline capacity to handle the pacing of the real world. As you rebuild that tolerance, you can change how you evaluate your time. Instead of asking yourself, "Is this entertaining?" try asking, "Is this meaningful?" When your brain finally stops demanding a new surprise every 3 seconds, ordinary things begin to become vibrant again. The taste of your food, the details of your environment on a walk, and the rhythm of your own thoughts suddenly regain their texture. You begin to realize that boredom is a vital, productive void. It gives your mind the unencumbered space it needs to process information, wander freely, and generate original ideas. A deeply satisfying life doesn't require a relentless stream of new inputs or constant excitement. It simply requires the capacity to stay with an experience and be fully present during the quiet parts. In the end, everyday life didn't actually become boring. We simply forgot how to sit still long enough to notice what was already there.